Good morning, everyone. Hope you're doing great this morning. This is Holly Roush, and I am tuning in from 30A, Florida. Not sure if many of y'all know where 30A is, but it is the panhandle of Florida. So if you've ever heard of Seaside, Rosemary Beach, that is where we live. So actually, we moved here about 2 years ago. So just a little bit about my background and story. I love this slide on the front. Imagine the life we could build. 20 years ago, almost 20 years ago, it'll be September of '05. I was introduced to this amazing industry, network marketing. I never thought in a million years I would do something like this. I was invited to all the parties, and I went to the parties and I bought the cheapest thing in the catalog because I knew I had to go to multiple parties that week, and I always wanted to support my friends. And nobody ever shared this industry in a way to me that made sense that it would be something that I would want to do and I would want to share. But my brother-in-law, he's a PGA golfer. He introduced me to this industry with a health and wellness product. And back then I think it was, 34 years old. And I thought, I want to take care of my health now so I don't have these things later. My boys were young, 3, 6, and 9. And so that's really the goal of today, is just to speak to you moms that are out there. Maybe your grandmothers, maybe you're looking to have kids. And this is just an amazing, amazing industry for you to have some freedom to do all of those things. I'd done pharmaceutical sales and previously, and Corbin, my husband, had a great job, and I was fortunate enough once my third was born, the second was born actually, to get to stay home. So I retired from pharmaceuticals, which I thought I'd rise up and be like VP of sales, and that was really my goal. But once I had kids, I realized that it was very important for me to be home and to raise them, and so I was blessed enough to do that. When my third was born and he was about 3, so they were 3, 6, and 9, my brother-in-law introduced me, and I thought, what if? And Corbin said, network marketing over my dead body. You're not going to do it. All our friends will run from you. No way. I mean, I'm sure many of you watching this today, or maybe you have a guest on here and they're kind of thinking that. I can't envision myself doing that. I don't know anyone who had success. And that was us at first. But I remember that company at the time that I started was 18 months old. And I remember thinking, what if? What if it's the next biggest thing? And I had said no. I'd be sick about it. And so I thought, I've got to do it. I knew I was wanting to stay healthy. At the time I had no aches and pains, no issues whatsoever. But I also knew 20 years later, in my 50s, I would want the same. And so I really took proactive wellness seriously. For me, it wasn't about an aha moment because I didn't have anything wrong. It was about the things that are happening inside of our body that we can't see and feel until later on in life. And I'm happy to say, at 54, still no issues at all, but it's because I took care of myself. So no matter what age you are right now, 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s, it's never too late to take control. And so imagine life that we could build. For me, it's just like I had no idea I would be sitting here years later living in our dream home. Here's our boys when they're 3, 6, and 9. They're Ethan, Drake, and Dakota. Our oldest went to the University of Alabama, Roll Tide. Our middle went to the University of Georgia, Go Dogs. And our youngest is at the University of Alabama, Roll Tide currently. And we are from Oklahoma. How did our kids get to out-of-state schools? Well, because of this industry. College is expensive. We all know that. But we started putting back early, and we just taught our boys to dream big. Wherever you can get in, we've put the money aside and you can go. So maybe that is your backyard at an Oklahoma school, but maybe that is a brand new place. And being with us around the industry, around people, the travel that we've been able to do, they learned at a really young age how to make friends, how to put themselves out there in uncomfortable situations to get comfortable. So going out of state was an easy choice for them. We plopped them into the middle of a campus of 50,000 students where they did not know a soul. But it was easy for them to make friends. And I was just so proud that they did that. There's a picture of the kids when they were little. And this is one of the first articles that was written on me in Your Business from Home. Here I was, Tulsa, Oklahoma. I'd never done this business before. I didn't know what an upline was or a downline was. My brother-in-law was on the PGA Tour and was traveling 40 weeks out of the year. But I saw the opportunity and I took it and I ran with it. And with no experience, no support, took this to one of the top in the company. And I remember the company calling and saying, hey, we're going to have Your Business from Home come out there and they're going to do a story on what you were able to do. as a mom with zero experience in the industry. Just in Tulsa, Oklahoma alone, we have 50,000 people part of our business, whether it was working the business or on SmartShip, getting product every single month. And that can be you, no matter where you are. And when I said yes, I just started talking to my friends and I found out they were looking too. I'm like, look, we're getting together anywhere, anyways. It's Mother's Day out, or we're getting our kids together for play dates. Why don't we make this productive? Let's go out and share better health. And there's an opportunity to earn an income behind it. And what I found was there was other moms looking to do the same, whether it was health, income, or just the community that we were involved in to get around like-minded people. At the bottom is our dog, Rumble, which we have to get in there. Up to the right, you'll see Alice Beach, Florida. This is the home in the area that we live in. And really, it was because of this business. I remember we used to travel there 1 week a year, was kind of our favorite vacation spot. And we used to dream because it's so important to dream. And we'd walk the beaches and think, gosh, could we ever have a place here? And I can tell you in our traditional corporate America jobs, it would not have happened. But because of this industry, because we were sharing amazing products, people say, oh, I can't sell. It's not selling, it's sharing. And it's sharing something you truly believe in that can make a difference. And that's where we are here. And so we absolutely love what we do. And, fast forward to where we are today, our company just launched, 20 months ago. We're just getting started debt-free. And it's an opportunity that each of you can have what my husband and I have been able to do. And it's really what keeps me in this business today. It's why I'm sharing with you today. There are a lot of other things I could be doing. I could be in retirement mode, but every single day I'm talking to young moms who have young kids, who are working, who want to be home to raise those kids. I was able to do that because of this industry. I'm speaking to you. And then there's women my age in their 50s and they're working still and they're working a lot of hours and they want freedom. They want to be able to go visit their kids and go visit their grandkids. And they're like, I need a plan. I need a 3 to 5 year plan to earn a residual income so that at some point I can walk away. And maybe it's for some of you, it's like, I want travel money. I want to make the house payment, the car payment, additional income to help my kids, put them in private school, pay for their education, whatever that is. I'm speaking to each of you today. So I want to quickly share a little video on our company so you can kind of get an overview of what 3 is about.
It's time to focus on the things you need, the things you deserve. You deserve a healthy body, supplements that get you moving and keep you moving, that make you feel good, look good, do good. And they shouldn't contain GMOs, artificial ingredients, or heavy metals, ever. Supplements that are clinically studied, use proven absorption technologies, are designed by scientists, and are ethically sourced and produced. Supplements with everything you need, nothing you don't. You deserve a company that you can trust, that's dedicated to safe manufacturing practices and third-party testing, that ensures the highest quality of effectiveness from extraction of ingredients all the way to the composition of the packaging. Wait a second. You deserve to see the process. Company led by a CEO with a deep belief in the power of people, dedicated to inspiring entrepreneurs to achieve success. A company with a phytonutrient chemist and expert on natural molecules who is obsessed with human health and has your best interest in mind to design its products. A board comprised of talented doctors from around the world. You deserve to be surrounded by people you trust and look up to. Empowered ambassadors that inspire wellness every day. Leaders who are rooting for you to be the best version of yourself. A community that works hard and plays hard. You deserve to experience adventures that take you around the world. And you deserve to be recognized for your hard work. It's time to get what you deserve. It's time to shift your focus. 3.
All right. I love that video because it gives you kind of an overview of why 3. So like I said, we're brand new. No one knows about us. People ask all the time, what does 3 stand for? It stands for people, purpose, and platform. Why people? It's you. Our product, if it was sitting on a shelf, people really wouldn't understand what it was, and so they might not buy it. It has a story and is word of mouth. So with every product that you share, there's a story behind it. And the more you're around us, the more you're going to hear the phenomenal stories of what these products are doing for people physically. And it's even more fun when people are calling you and telling you what this company's done for you financially, and then the community of people that you get to be around. There's a purpose. The purpose is helping people physically, financially, spiritually, emotionally, and we do all those things. And the platform, I mean, think about it. Everything's done from your phone or your computer. You literally can build this business around the world, no matter where you're at. It's done organically in your conversations that you're having with friends, family. Everybody's looking for better health and extra income today. And here's the different ways we can serve you, and think about like what it would mean to you, why you would say 3 in the first place. One is health. I would say today more than ever, I'm watching people, they're getting educated in their health. They were looking for all natural ingredients. They're looking for a way to take care of themselves now so that they don't have to do things later. The cost of sickness is much more expensive than the cost of keeping yourself healthy in advance. And that's what we're teaching people today. It's time. I mean, how many of you all would like more time, or your husband to have more time with the kids and be able to travel more, to spend more time with your family, to give back into the community? Those are the things that you're able to accomplish by a company like 3. And then it's the financial gain. You know, the cost of everything's rising, but our incomes aren't rising. So people are looking for something to fill that gap. What does that look like? If not 3, what? I don't know of another company out there that has people making anywhere from 50 a week to 50,000 a week. And we just launched under 2 years ago, and it's given very little time, and we can teach you everything to do. And then the community, like I said, like-minded people are there to support and help you along the way. You're not in business by yourself, or you're in business for yourself, but not by yourself. And that's what we're going to share with you. Our leadership is next to none with Daniel Piku. He is our founder and CEO. I've known this man for 8 or 9 years now at this point. And I tell people all the time, I sleep at night because he doesn't. He works 24/7 to make sure the products are shipped, that you are paid, and everything's done in a professional and classy manner. I love a brand that I could be excited and proud of to share with all of my friends and family. And Dr. Dan Gubler, I've been in the industry a long, long time. There's not a chief science officer like him. One educated, Caltech trained, PhD in organic chemistry. He runs circles around what I know about ingredients. But what I also love is I don't have to know everything about the ingredients and the products and how they work, because he does. But at the same time, we have everything in the app that you're able to share with people. He's formulated over 70 nutritional supplements, 16 different patents granted or pending, and a health influencer for those of you who are into social media. As you listen to me today, I'm going to tell you a lot of things that we have that no other company has. And this is something in my history that I have not seen. 3 will be a household name. It's going to be in every home across the country, across the world. And you have the opportunity today to be one of the first to share that. One of the first things that we have that others don't is our scientific advisory board of doctors that are not paid. These are medical professionals that somebody shared the product with them. They noticed the benefit. They did their research, and they said, how can we be a part of it? They called the company, said, is their board, I want to be on. We have doctors from MD Anderson, Mayo Clinic, John Hopkins, UCLA Medical Advisory Board, cardiologists, one of the top guys out in Jacksonville, University of Michigan grad. These are the top of the industry. And here's the deal. They wouldn't have joined our company. They wouldn't speak for our company had they not done their due diligence and research. So I don't have to do it, because I know people like this already have. Our science and technology is unlike anything out there as well. We explore ingredients. We just don't go to a manufacturer and say, hey, can you put together something for inflammation? We're actually out in the world, Dr. Dan Gubler, searching for ingredients, plants, different things that we can put into our products, curating them. And then truly we're about the absorption. How many of you have products at your home that you've maybe bought from an influencer online or at your local health and wellness nutrition store? but you're not noticing the difference. The difference between ours and other things that are out there is we have 12 absorbent technologies as the way these products get into your body at a cellular level. So they're actually getting into your body like they're supposed to. And it's interesting. Maybe one product really helps you with energy, but it helps another friend with sleep because it's really getting into your body exactly where you need it. Our science, again, if we go back onto this, we're in the physician's desk reference. I don't know if many of you know what that is. Me previously being in pharmaceutical sales, this book would be at every doctor's office. And I'd go in, and if the doctor, you needed something for inflammation, he could look up the pharmaceuticals. And now today he could say, hey, there's something all natural called Revive from 3 International. Again, this adds to the credibility. We are, again, the only company that has our entire product line in the physician's desk reference, including our skincare product, which I'm going to talk about. So again, I don't have to know all the science behind it. I don't have to oversell the products because we have a medical advisory board and we're in the physician's desk reference, which sells it for itself. Let's go through a little bit of the product so you can hear about it. I love this because think about what you're probably already taking at home. We're not asking people to spend additional dollars. We're saying, hey, take the dollars that you're spending on your nutritional supplements and replace them for a product that actually has absorbent technology that works into your body at a cellular level in the physician's desk reference. So those dollars you spend are going to go towards products that work for you. Vitalite is our daily supplement. This has your vitamins, your minerals, your probiotics, your omegas. Most of you are probably taking something similar, but it's the only daily supplement that I've ever heard people have a story from. The biggest one is energy, but the other one is just gut health. Gut health really leads to a lot of different things happening in our body. And so it's important that we take care of that today, immediately, so that everything in our body can function the right way. And that's what Vitalite is going to do. If you went to the store and you gathered all of these different ingredients, you're going to spend upwards of $200 to $300. Hers is only $70. So I'm telling you, everyone watching this and everyone we know, love, and care about need to be using this product. And then we have Immune. Hey, as we travel the country, Corbin and I were just on the road in, I think, 8, 9 different states just in the last few weeks. States we were going to, schools were shutting down because of the flu. We were on airplanes. We were around hundreds of people and feel completely healthy. I believe it's because we're protecting our immune system right through a product like this. It has all the ingredients that the CDC said we should be using when it comes to COVID and flu, all in a nice little capsule. I saw an influencer post the other day, all of these 9 ingredients, taking them all individually. And I'm like, man, I've got something so simple because it's in one little capsule. And so protect your body and your immune system, especially today with everything that's happening. Eternal, this is probably one of my absolute favorite products. Like with all of our products, I tell people, get a before picture because yes, you're going to notice differences in your skin, but you're really going to notice differences in just the inflammation and the puffiness that you're carrying in your body. And it's actually phenomenal to see. I also just tell my friends, hey, if I still look like this in 5 years and you don't, I told you, right? That's on you. So I'm telling all of you guests that are on here today, this has 10 superfruits, glutathione, which is the most potent antioxidant in the marketplace, and resveratrol. It's going to help you with energy. It's going to help cellular health. It's going to help with free radical or the radicals that are running in your body. It's going to help you get healthy and you're going to feel better from it. And I say people, everyone should take it, men, women, young, old, children. Those of you watching that have kids at school, this would be going in the kids' lunch boxes. My kids used to take product in their lunch boxes and they would take 2. So they take 2 Eternals, they keep 1 and they give 1 to a friend. And then the next day the friend would be like, hey, can I have another one of those juicy packs? And my kids would say, oh, your mom needs to call my mom and you need to get signed up for them and give it to a different friend. So our kids learned at a very young age to start sharing. I would get your kids involved in that as well. But this is something also at the end of the day, when they get home, they have to study. This is going to help with clarity and focus. I'd give them one before sports and they're running out. I would give them one. Amazing, amazing product. Then we have the Visage collection. This is our new skincare that we just launched. We have a serum, we have a toner, and we have a cleanser. All amazing. But let me tell you what's different about our Visage collection than any other skincare you've been taking out there, because it's a neurocosmetic skincare line. There's not another one out there. And if you think about it, there's a connection between our brain and our skin. Think about when we were younger and the stress and we'd have the breakouts, the acne. Or when you're younger and well, now, when we stress, it causes wrinkle and wear and tear like on our skin. We can literally see it. This product helps with that. It helps with anxiety, with happiness, mood, dopamine. It's incredible. And we have people actually using our Visage skincare that never used the skincare before, but they're using it for those benefits and they're seeing benefits in their skin as a result. So literally it's a win-win altogether. I love it. And I use the serum twice a day. Purify, this is our natural detox right here. It detoxes the 5 major organs, which by the way, look how classy our products are. They look and feel good, and they're going to help you look and feel good as well. This is a detox that detoxes your liver, your lungs, your colon, your kidneys, your skin. How many of y'all know friends right now with that cough that just keeps lingering? This detoxes the lungs. This is a product that I would be giving them. With us on airplanes, automobiles all over the country, all of the different environment things that are happening out there, this is something that I'm taking every single day, and people love it after cocktails as well. So Purify, everyone should get this product right now, and we're going to tell you how. Revive, this is our natural anti-inflammatory. Look, we're aging. I mean, it's just not a secret. Every year we're getting older. Think about when we were younger and we played sports. Most of you all probably still exercise. All of that causes wear and tear on your body. All of it causes inflammation. And do you know that every disease stems from inflammation? So it's important we fight that inflammation before it gets started. Sometimes people will take products like this and they're like, oh, if I don't get my aha moment, I'm done. Guys, there are things happening in your body you can't feel. You can't feel the inflammation starting. You can't see or feel what your blood work is doing. So this is products you should be on for years, not just a month, and I'm going to see what happens. For me, I didn't have that aha moment, but I'm taking products so that I don't get that later and have something catastrophic happen. And so inflammation, natural anti-inflammatory, think about aches and pains, things that are happening in people's lives. Everybody needs this, and they're going to feel amazing, amazing difference as a result. Collagen. Many of y'all are probably already using a collagen out there. As a matter of fact, I was with a friend of mine in Alabama, and she was putting collagen in her coffee. I'm like, what are you doing? She's like, oh, it's collagen. I said, have you noticed anything? And she's like, no. And I said, yeah, I know. I've got something better for you. And I went and got it for her, because the difference with ours is one, it has biotin and keratin in it. So your hair and nail are going to grow as well. You're going to notice things in your skin. We're 10 days on, 20 off. Your body actually stops producing collagen as we age, but our product, because of the absorption, going to start rebuilding that again. So we're 10 days on, 20 off, which is incredible, but take a picture before and after. You're going to see results. It's crazy to see our friends over 3 months, 6 months, 9 months, 2 years, the differences in their skin, how they look and they feel. And so, like I said, every product has stories behind it. We have no harmful ingredients, which is important to most people out there today. They're looking for the nut-free, the gluten-free, the dairy-free, all the frees. And we've got that in our 3 product. Here's another thing that we have that nobody has or is really willing to do. Not many companies will do multiple studies in our space. Why? If you do a study, it has to be published. And most people are fearful of what that study might say. We've done multiple studies and continue to do that because we know what they'll say, and every study we do comes back even greater than what we expected. So we've done studies on cellular absorption, epigenetics, superoxide production. So if you're watching this and those are important, get with the person who invited you. I have an amazing app, and we can share everything with you right from that app. Here's what we want to do today. And moms that you're watching this, and grandmas and people who are getting ready to have kids, like, let's maximize our health cost and minimize the clutter. Like, how many of you all have a cabinet or a drawer full of the products here at the bottom, or somebody that does, and probably half of them are expired. Well, with ours, we can minimize that and take it down to these simple products. And remember, the absorption in ours is going to help you notice a difference and save you money at the same time. We're a global opportunity. When I started in this industry, I was like, hey, I am in Tulsa, Oklahoma. I want all of Tulsa, Oklahoma on my team. I didn't care really what people thought. I remember at the beginning thinking, am I crazy for doing this? And I remember getting an email from somebody who said, thank you for sharing the product with someone who shared it with someone who shared it with someone who shared it with someone. I had my legs, my feet felt like boulders, and they went from boulders to rocks to pebbles. I wore high heel shoes to my daughter's wedding. And I was like, that's why I do it. If I can help one person physically, one person financially, it's all worth it. And so we have a global opportunity that's not just North America, but Asia as well. And these are two of the largest markets in our space. But I would just have to tell you, your backyard's not open. Nobody knows about it yet. I would be looking at this today going, why am I the first of 99.9% of the world that knows about three? I need to do something with it. And that was me 20 years ago when I first started my first company that was about the same amount of months old as this one. I wanted to be the first, and I want that for each of you. There are 4 phases of growth. The formulation, that's us. Like, we're just getting started. We're 2 years into it, product shipping, making a difference. Our branding, everything's amazing. We have people making from $50 a week to $50,000 a week. We're hitting that concentration stage. No one knows about us yet, but when we hit that momentum, this will be something everyone's talking about. I tell people, yes, it's good to be patient, but you need a sense of urgency because your friend, family, neighbor, someone's going to hear about three from someone. Why not you? Who doesn't want to be in at the very beginning of a company? Why now? The global direct selling market, really the two biggest markets, North America and Asia. Look where three is opened. Also, they're expecting our business, our industry to grow from 20 billion in 2022 to 328 billion in 2030. Who doesn't want a piece of that market share? You have a perfect position with three. And who's joining us? You know, as I watch over the industry and over the years, a lot of times people think about our industry as, oh, they're broke, they don't need it, or we prejudge, like they've got too much money, they don't have enough money, they don't have time, they have too much time. Never prejudge, because you never know who at your house, what friend of yours is looking. I, for one, was always looking for the most social mom. Like, who's that mom that walks into the room that everyone's like wants to be their friend, or the mom that has all the party that everyone wants to get invited. And that's who you're looking for to get on your team. But it takes all kinds. We have so many high caliber people joining us, whether it's business owners, pharmaceutical reps, entrepreneurs. I mean, 900,000 medical professionals that are joining us, former NFL professional sports people, realtors, teachers, lawyers, stay-at-home moms, dads, dreamers, you name it, they're joining us. Everybody is your list, and I wanted you to see that. We have an amazing financial reward plans, and I tell people, like, learn as you grow. Don't think you have to know every detail right now, because the person who invited you will show you, and you really will learn it as you grow. When you get paid, you'll get a notification in your app where it breaks it down, and you'll understand why. But you can get commissions from someone going to your link as a customer. You can get a bonus for anyone that signs up in your team that you personally bring in, a friend or family that orders a pack and wants to get started, and be a brand ambassador and share the products. We get team commission and matching bonus, not only for helping the people that we get started, but helping their friends as well. So it rewards you for helping you and your friends have success. We have a happy 10 that you get 10 people in, whether they're customers or brand ambassadors, you're going to get reward certificates and extra cycles for that, rank advancement bonuses, global leadership pool. So as our business grows around the world, you're going to get to share in the rev share with the company, which is huge. And so many loyalty rewards just for being a brand ambassador. You pay that $30, you get your pack and your product, but you're also going to get rewards for being a part of that and being on SmartShip. As you're sharing this opportunity with people, you know, some people might say, hey, I just want to be a customer. They can do that. And others are going to say, you know, not only do I want to use the product, but I want to share it. I will say most of the people joining me today, they see the benefits of sharing it, because if you feel good, why wouldn't you want to share it with other people? We have our largest packs, the Pro Collection. And as you look at this is the person that's watching this today that says, I'm all in. Like, Holly, I get what you're saying. I know tons of moms and families, everybody looking for better health. I have tons of friends who are looking to make extra income on the side. I think we can partner up and we can do this. And to do this, I want my franchise in a box. I want my whole business to show up, because I need product for me to use. And I also need product that I can share with other people. That's what this Pro Collection does. It gives you multiple of each product, over $2,200 in savings. And it also gives you your entire year of product up front. We all know shipping costs are high today. And so this is giving you a one-time shipping all up front, and you can order additional product when you need it. But we also have these other packs. I tell people get in and get started where you can financially afford, but at the same time stretch yourself. I love the business builder pack because that's the next best one. It has a couple of everything. So now you can use the product and share. And here's why it's important to have one of everything, because maybe it is the Visage, skincare line and the collagen and the Eternal that you love, but you're talking to that friend and they're sick and they need the immune, but you didn't get it. Had you had it, you'd be able to share it. People that love to feel it, they love to touch it, and able to share it. So that's the business builder pack. The premium pack, I love it too because of one of everything. So it gives you a great product display that you can share. And those of you who just want the skincare, and the intro pack is another great way to get started. So as you're watching this as a guest, think about what would make most sense to you, and you're going to get back with the person who invited you. You're going to set up your smart ship. This is just that product that you're going to get every single month. This is what you and your family will use. I love to put that box of the Eternal on Smart Ship. That's a really great product, and like the collagen. It's a team commission. This is kind of how the structure works. All of us have two teams. We have a left team and a right team. We also have a team that we share with our sponsor. So when you see where it says spillover, that's somebody from above is putting someone below. This is why you get the sense of urgency. Call your friend now. If you're a guest, tell them to get me in, pay the $30, get yourself a pack, because before we do the rest of these Zooms and have events, more and more people can be going into your organization, and you get credit for them and get paid on what they do, whether you sponsored them or not. I love this because it really creates like a team atmosphere and a team structure in the way that our compensation plan works. We have a turnkey business. We're e-commerce ready. I mean, really your app, when you get enrolled today, you're immediately going to set up your login and password and have access to the app. And that app's going to be videos on the product, PDFs on the products, compensation plan, everything right there at your fingertips that you literally can hit copy and paste and send to people. What we've heard is if people who share 5 things from their app are getting at least one person to get enrolled. So the app is powerful. You're going to have training, mentorship, personal growth, a duplicatable system. We have all the marketing and media tools that you need. We're constantly given incentive trips. We just ended one last week. We're going to be taking hundreds of people to Cabo or Vietnam. They got to choose. We'll be announcing another one, but this could be you. One of the things that got me excited about the industry is I love to travel. And it's fun to travel, Corbin and I, but it's even more fun to take our friends. And so on any given trip, we're taking 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 100 couples with us. So get with your friends and say, hey, we're going to go on some of these rewards trips together. We're going to do this together. We're going to grow it together. We talked about the Smart Ship. I would tell you, imagine the life you could build. This is just a team picture at one of our events. We're attracting people from all different walks of life. You don't prejudge anyone, but I want to say, as a mom out there with the 3 young boys getting started, don't use your kids as an excuse. Well, use them as a reason to do this. It's what I did all of those years ago. When my kids were at school, when they were napping, I was making the phone calls. When they were at school, I was having people over. I was hosting events at my house in the morning. We were doing afternoon ones because sometimes people are busy in the evening. Now we get to leverage technology and the Zoom. When you start talking to people and you start sharing, look, I did this because I wanted to find a way to bring my husband home. He was working long hours. We had 3 boys that were in sports and he was missing out on their life. And because of this industry, because I said yes, and he said over my dead body, I was able to double his income within the first year. He was able to walk away from that. And now for the last 18 years, we've built this together and we really live our life by design. I'm here to say, maybe it's not walking away from a job, but that's not what it's about. What if you could earn an extra 100 a week, 500 a week, 1,000 a week? Would that change your family's future? For most, there's a Harvard study that said 500 a week would significantly change most families in America. That's what I want to help you do. That's what 3 has the opportunity to do. All you have to do is say yes to the person who invited you. Get yourself some product and get started on it. Start learning what we're doing and start sharing. We're here to support you every step of the way. Thank you so much for jumping on. We appreciate each and every one of you, and we will talk to you soon. Bye.